I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have told you.
I don't think it would have done any good. People have been trying to tell me. I just wouldn't listen. I defended Mom. Like a fool.
No.
I said she would never do anything like this. Then I go home and find Thorne in her bedroom.
What?
How long has it been going on? Weeks? Months?
More than a year, honey.
Oh my God. Who knows? Everyone, right?
The family knows, yeah.
Did Macy?
Yeah. He had asked her for a divorce.
I can't believe this. When was she gonna tell me?
Well, to be honest with you, honey, I was hoping that you'd never have to find out.
You tried to stop her.
Every way I could. But you know your mother.
Yeah. Anything for love. When is she gonna learn? How many times does she have to go through this? She was doing so much better. Or so I thought. But it was all an act, wasn't it? This whole time she was with Thorne. My brother. She told me herself she knew this was a bad idea.
She did?
They tried to stay away from each other, but they just couldn't help themselves. She always does this. She gets carried away and she does these things. This is disgusting. She can ruin her life if she wants, but not mine. Dad, why is she doing this again? Why can't she just live a normal life?
I don't pretend to understand her.
She said Rick was okay with this. He's not, is he?
He just wants to see your mother happy.
This won't make her happy. It'll make her a joke. And me too.
No, it won't. Your mother's choices are not a reflection on you.
You're right. They won't be. Because I'm not going to be there.
What do you mean?
I told her she can have Thorne or me, but not both. I am not going to accept this. Ever.
Brooke. Kimberly, hi.
Hey,
What is this?
it is the wetsuit you gave me. It is a perfect fit.
Well, yeah, I'm glad.
So, how about it?
How about what?
Well, you said that you would give me surfing lessons.
Now?
Well, summer's almost over. We better get to it.
Today's not going to work.
Why not?
Well, you remember I told you what happened with Bridget this morning?
So, you're just gonna spend the entire day moping?
No. I'm going back over there and I'm gonna hash this thing out.
No, you can't.
I know you don't want to hurt Taylor.
It's just that she trusts me. That hasn't always been true either. It's been a long, hard fight to get to this point, Mother. And now because of one stupid mistake, the whole thing could disappear. What the hell is this gonna do to my kids?
You know, we could have gone out for lunch.
Would you rather?
No, I think this is great. I just feel so bad because I know how busy you are with the kids.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. It's my day off. Thomas is at preschool, and the girls are off at the park with Catherine. Besides, I thought it would give us a little more privacy being here. I know you have something important you want to talk about.
Yes, I do.
So, what's your big news? I mean, I can guess what it is you want to talk to me about.
I doubt it.
Are you nervous about how I'm going to react? Come on, come out here to the terrace. It's a lot cooler out here. I think you'll like it.
All right. What's this?
It's called lunch.
Wow, you went all out.
We have a little poached salmon for omega-3 fatty acids and steamed broccoli and carrots for vitamin A and bran muffins for fiber. Very important when you're growing a baby.
Taylor, thank you so much. I mean, you're being so supportive. After I hid everything and I lied to you.
Well, I can't say it didn't bother me, Morgan. I mean, I really thought that we were the kind of friends who could share everything. I guess I just thought I had earned your trust.
You have.
So, is that why you wanted to meet with me today? You want to tell me who the father of the baby is?
Excuse me. Ridge, you have got to see this amazing photo of the twins. Giovanni just got it back from the lab. It's incredible.
Thank you, Megan.
You're welcome.
This is what I prayed for. A year ago, I almost lost them. And I swore to God that if he let me keep them, if he let them live, I'd take such good care of them.
The itsy bitsy spider crawled up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Up came the sun and dried up all the rain. Now the itsy bitsy spider crawled up the spout again.
I can't lose my family. No matter what happens, I'm not going to lose my family.
I can't go back to Brooks?
Well, I just don't think it's a good idea. I mean, Bridget made her feelings pretty clear.
Well, I'll be sensitive to her feelings, but I want her to know where I'm coming from.
You already told her how you feel.
No, she didn't hear me because she was in shock.
Which is why I think you should give her some more time.
Look, I know you can't really relate to this yet, but one of these days you're gonna fall for someone, head over heels. And when that happens, you're going to want to be with him. And that's as simple as that. And you're not gonna let anything stand in your way.
That's already happened.
I know you really cared about Rick, but that's not really what I'm talking about.
Are you gonna stay the night?
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Bridget, you don't have to accept the situation.
There's no way I can. Can you imagine coming down to breakfast, seeing them together? Him touching her? Makes me sick just thinking about it.
You're not thinking of running away again, are you?
Dad, please. I was a child when I did that.
Good, because you know you can always move in with Stephanie and me.
You really think she'd pick Thorne over me?
I think that she believes she'll be able to win you over.
That's not gonna happen. There's no way I can live with this. They're talking about getting married.
I know.
Thorne's gonna step up the pressure. You should have heard him talking, bragging about how he gave up the entire family to be with her. Like that's something to be proud of. Now he's gonna want her to do the same thing.
He's not going to try to come between you and your mother.
He already is. I told her she'd have to choose between him or me. And she had to think about it. I could see her trying to decide. Do you know how that made me feel?
Sweetheart, she thinks she's in love.
How come every time she falls in love, my whole world falls apart? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being the one who has to pick up the pieces. Daddy, what am I gonna do? If I go home and he's there...
You don't have to go home. You can come home with me. Today. Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Bridget, can we talk?
Go ahead.
Let's go to my office.
We don't have to leave, just tell me. Are you ending it with Thorne? Or not?
Honey, I want us to have an adult conversation about this.
No, you want to try and convince me that this is okay, and it's not. Not with me. You know how I feel. So what are you gonna do?
I am not going to let my teenage daughter make my decisions for me.
Then I guess I'm gonna have to make some for myself.
What does that mean?
It means she's moving in with me. Today.
How did I let it get this far? If I just told Taylor the moment I knew what Morgan was doing, oh, she could have understood. She might have forgiven me.
Why didn't you?
Because I let Morgan convince me we should wait to see if she's pregnant. I guess I thought I could just pretend that none of it ever happened.
Well, you realize you've played right into her hands. She wants you to get caught in this lie. That way it does the most damage possible to your marriage.
I can't lose Taylor. I cannot lose my kids.
Honey, Taylor loves you. The two of you have been through a lot together. You just have to make a decision that you're going to fight for this marriage.
I am going to fight for it, Mother. And if I'm lucky, so will Taylor. But you understand, even if by some miracle we get through all this, it'll still never be the same, will it? After I tell her, however she responds, whatever the outcome of this is, what we had is gone. It's just gone. And we'll never get it back.
I'm sorry about the surfing lessons. Maybe in a couple of... Hey, you okay?
Not really. You said you would wait before you and Brooke went public.
We are. Nobody's making any announcements here.
Yeah, well, you're gonna move in with her if you can get through to Bridget.
That was always the plan. Enough time has passed since Macy's death. Reporters aren't buzzing around anymore. Kimberly, we're not going to make a big deal of it. I'll just spend the occasional night there and maybe then a weekend and then eventually...
You'll move in with her. I'm gonna miss you.
I'm still going to be around.
Yeah, well, Brooke isn't gonna like that very much.
Is that what you're worried about? You can't get rid of me that easy. You mean too much to me. I miss having a kid sister around.
I'm not your kid sister.
I know. Listen, I need to finish getting ready. You sure you're going to be okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be okay. Because you are not going to move in with Brooke.
Is that true? You tell me, Mom. I don't want to leave home, but you're not giving me a choice.
You have a choice, Bridget. You can come home with me and work this out.
There's nothing to work out. If you're going to be bringing Thorne around, moving him in, I can't be there.
You're giving me an ultimatum.
I'm telling you what I can live with and what I can't. That should matter to you.
Yes, of course it matters.
That's not how it feels. I think this is wrong, and so does Dad.
Honey, your father's been angry with me for a very long time.
Well, I can see why. Look, Mom, I've watched you make some terrible decisions. I've watched you get burned, and I'm not going to do it again. You want to go ahead with this relationship? Fine. You do it without me.
You don't mean that.
Yes, I do. And you better start taking it seriously. I want to know right now, who's more important to you? Thorne or me?
I wish to God that Taylor didn't have to find out about this. But, Ridge, I think Morgan will tell her. Your wife has to learn the truth from you. From you. It's the only way you can save this marriage.
Okay, that sounds fine, Catherine. All right, I'll see you then. Bye.
Is that your nanny?
Yeah, she just stopped by and let the girls see their daddy at the office.
Oh, I'm sure Rich loved that.
Well, believe me, he needed it. He's been so stressed out lately. Haven't you noticed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but his little girls can really make him smile. He's so easy.
Sure is a good father.
Are you planning on having that for your baby?
What?
Morgan, I can pretty much figure this out. This guy is married, right? That's why you didn't want to tell me about it. You're afraid that I'll disapprove or something.
Well, it will change the way you look at me.
Come on, I've been a psychiatrist for a long time. There's not a whole lot I haven't heard. I mean, part of my expertise is that I don't judge people.
Well, this is different. You're not my therapist, you're my friend. And I don't want to lose that, and I know I will.
I know you won't. Why don't you let me prove it? Come on, just trust me. Just tell me. Come on, I am dying to know who the baby's father is.